Contagious and potentially deadly infection found in Jacksonville. How a local hospital is now working to not only treat the patient, but keep its staff safe. Thanks for joining us, everyone, on Action News Jax at noon. I'm Phil Amato.
And I'm Dawn Lopez. Action News Jax first broke the news last night at 11 that Legionnaires' disease was reported at Mayo Clinic. New this noon, Action News Jax Alicia Tarancon is live from Mayo Clinic on the south side where that case was reported. And Alicia, the clinic is now working to make sure no one else is at risk.
A spokesperson with the Mayo Clinic says they're taking all the necessary precautions, such as alerting their staff members. Now, some of the symptoms include fever, cough, and muscle ache. We actually caught up with a woman right across the street. She said she's a friend of the patient, and she said she's just now finding out that there was a case reported here on campus. Diane Goldstein left Brunswick early Thursday morning. Her friend had a 7:30 a.m. appointment at Mayo Clinic, so she dropped him off. What she didn't expect to hear was that the hospital had a reported case of Legionnaires' disease on their campus.
You know, when you hear someone has Legionnaires' disease, you know you want to stay away and not be exposed. I understand that the course of that disease is pretty nasty and painful.
Goldstein says her friend and her were never told that there was a case on campus. We reached out to Mayo Clinic and they tell us they haven't identified a risk to patients, staff, or their visitors. They did report the case to the Florida Department of Health, and a spokesperson gave us this statement saying, quote, "We are following CDC recommendations pending the outcome of further water testing. Mitigation efforts are underway to reduce the potential for exposure." We even received this email from an employee who told us she was notified around 7 p.m. on Wednesday. According to the CDC, Legionnaire's disease typically does not sicken healthy people. People who are 50 years or older or have a weakened immune system are at an increased risk. Symptoms include cough, fever, muscle aches, and headaches.
You know, the Mayo Clinic has a wonderful reputation, so I would be really surprised and that they would put anybody at risk.
And I just got off the phone with a local doctor, and coming up at 5, he tells us where Legionnaire's disease is typically found and where it's spread. I'm reporting live on San Pablo Road. Alicia Tarancon, CBS 47, Action News Jax.
And Alicia, here's just a little about that. Legionnaires is normally linked to complex water systems like fountains, swimming pools, and showers, for example. 4 people have died from an outbreak at the state fair in North Carolina. And in addition to those deaths, doctors have found another 33 cases of this disease being reported since September. And investigators also say that they believe that outbreak in North Carolina was because of a hot tub display at that fair. And doctors say 1 out of 10 people can die from Legionnaires, but most make a full recovery from treatment.